Well, hello and welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows with colour and passion. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Tries to dink it through. That's beautifully weighted. Up he goes! Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! Utterly unsophisticated, but stuck away with unashamed certainty.
Oh, it's a fantastic assist as well, Peter. Delivered at pace, the diversion, that's all that was needed.
Borussia Dortmund are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Del Piero. There he goes. He's got the shot away! Caught offside that time. Guardiola. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
And it's Gullit. Now it's Batistuta. Now it's Messi. Caicedo. Messi looking to run onto it. And the keeper beats it away. And now they can clear their lines. Interesting ball. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Gullit.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Borussia Dortmund have it back and can go again. That's headed upfield. Climbs up big! Oh, nearly. But nearly is nothing.
Oh, maybe it was one of those moments when he just caught it too well.
Borussia Dortmund with the corner, they're first. Oh, what a ball! And he's there to belt it away. Borussia Dortmund are seeing plenty of the ball, but for now they trail. Guardiola. Adams kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily.
Borussia Dortmund are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
And he's been shifted off it. Well, he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head. Roberto Carlos. That is a great pick out. Shapes to shoot! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Well, there are a few pockets of space that are being exploited, and they need filling, and fast.
Beckenbauer. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now, who's going to be first to this? Oh, that's a fine interception. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Gullit.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks. Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
Roberto Carlos did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Stoichkov. De Bruyne. really well cleared. Cafu. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Nicely aimed pass. Back into the middle. Oh, the shot could be on here. Rui Costa. It's Rui Costa. And he cuts out the supply. Long ball by the goalkeeper. Beckenbauer. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on.
Oh, nicely intercepted. Cafu. Oh, super find. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. There's the shot! Adams gets it clear.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
And he's had it nicked away. And the half-time whistle goes. So the end of the first half, both teams have had their moments. There's been no shortage of talking points, but there has been just one goal, and that is the state of it at the break. 1-0.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
Nous vous invitons à prendre connaissance des informations de trafic qui s'affichent sur le grand écran.
And the action is back underway.
Borussia Dortmund really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Roberto Carlos. Paris Saint-Germain upping the intensity here, having lost possession.
Yeah, it's actually very good pressing. They want it back as quickly as they can get it, and they're hunting in packs to do just that.
Good to watch.
It really is. It's rugged and robust, but it still needs plenty of intel.
Has a shot! Oh, that was close. Messi. Borussia Dortmund looking to pass their way through. And pull it! Now, and the keeper couldn't hold it. Oh, has another go! And yes, it's there! They have come roaring back.
And it's another really good show of character. I love the spirit and togetherness they muster. Never know when they're beaten.
It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Well, at one stage, he was being body-checked, Peter, and then the next minute, it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with two very good sides, and with such great individual talent on show, it could go either way.
And he was there to get a vital touch.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And he's taking no chances there. Played in deep. Big header! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Costa Curta. And the shot's on here. Just about up to the hour now.
Le nombre de spectateurs pour ce match, 70 987.
Pass is just off target. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? And he's quick to snatch it back. Sergio Ramos. Stoichkov. He's cut it out. Del Piero looks for the finish. Good try, very good try in fact.
Yeah, it didn't come off, but you can praise the drive and the application. It was beautifully hit.
Engages and forces him off the ball. And it's Van Basten. Pull it. Knocks it out wide. Oh, it's come loose.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Beckenbauer. Messi. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Scholes. Oh, it's Del Piero. Adams promptly onto that, and that is that.
This is the time you need that pace.
And it's Van Basten. Stoichkov is onto this.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Del Piero. De Bruyne. And De Bruyne! Goal at his mercy, and somehow he's missed it.
De Bruyne fully appreciates that he could have won it then, and now he'll be all the keener not to lose it.
Always onto this. Shot could be on. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Messi. It's a great ball. Great hit! Goal! Borussia Dortmund! 100 games of service, duly rewarded.
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
Changement pour le Paris Saint-Germain. Le numéro 12.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually. So we have a breakthrough. Now, how will things develop from here?
Well, I think you can write this lot off at your peril. It's been a joy to watch them hold themselves right back into it. Now, can they hang on?
This is promising.
Le numéro 10. Le numéro 9.
Borussia Dortmund can afford to settle on seeing this one out by running down the clock, I think.
Now it's Cristiano. There's the hit! It's loose. Oh, what? And one more try! Fair attempt, just the wrong out. Sergio Ramos is holding his leg there, a worrying sign.
Yeah, and I hope for his sake that it's cramp, meaning it'll be a quicker fix.
Looks as though he's going to see if he can shake it off. Well time, excellent interception. He can run onto that.
3 minutes.
So what can they make of this? That looks a good ball through. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Roberto Carlos. And the number on the board is 3. That's that, the end. So the winners bullish and belligerent after a remarkable collective effort. Fall behind they may have done, but they were having none of that. Bullet voted man of the match, and deservedly so. Thrilling, nail-biting, perhaps frustrating until the very end, but we do have a winner.
Well, I just think that determination and persistence has paid off handsomely to squeeze the win out of a draw.
Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. There's the whistle, and here we go. Stood up well to him there. Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. And the pass is intercepted. Now it's Hullet. He's got away. Rui Costa! Goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
It's a simple game. A striker's job is to find the space as often as possible, and he did exactly that.
So, a breakthrough already. Oh, what's he done? Really well taken goal. They have heard the starter's pistol and come racing out of the blocks.
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
Things starting to look very comfortable. Now the finish! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
It's easy to say it, but difficult to stop it when runs in behind are being made like that.
And he's gone looking for safety. Nice physical challenge.
Yeah, we get to see this more and more. Defenders popping up in these positions.
Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Now it's Batistuta. Borussia Dortmund have got it back and they'll have another go. Played out wide. Roberto Carlos. Ronaldinho. Oh, shooting chance! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Bayer claims it. Quarter of an hour played.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Now it's Messi. Pinches it off him. Could be danger here. Out of play for a throw. Hullet. Batistuta. Great defending, strong and determined. And it's Ronaldinho. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Rui Costa. And he's being shifted off it. And they're not going to make any further progress now. And he was quick to react. Oh, that's a key interception. Borussia Dortmund do have a chance to counter here. Guardiola. And he welcomes it in. Now it's Messi. Messi is on his own. And one more try!
That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning. Well played.
And he cuts out the supply. White makes the interception. And the counter is on. White drives forward on the overlap. And that's an excellent interception. And there's his chance to lead the counter. He's found a way through. Picked out brilliantly. He's had a hit! And more and more and more. And the lead is extended still further. It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
The goal scorer for Borussia Dortmund after 30 minutes is
Well, hello and welcome one and all. It's a pleasure to have you with us. As you can see, we are all set. The game should be a truly entertaining one, whichever side of it you find yourself on. We have a grand mass of noise and colour, and the juices are flowing. Red is the colour, the only colour. We bring you this game, of course, from Old Trafford, Manchester. And already we're underway here. It. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
And here's Hullet. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Yeah, Gigi Buffon. I doubt there's a more experienced goalkeeper out there, Peter, having played at the top level since his teenage years. I think he's good at...
En-Nesyri! Rui Costa. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. Face to face with the keeper. Tries a shot! Oh, this looks sharp.
Borussia Dortmund would very much seem to be growing their confidence here. You can feel it.
Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Cristiano Ronaldo! Goal! Manchester United! Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Cristiano Ronaldo demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Chips it through. He's cut it out. And we're not going to make any further progress now. Now it's Batistuta. And it's Hullet.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
En-Nesyri constantly looking for the ball into the box. And here's Hullet. Messi. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Caicedo. He's found a way past. Well read, and the danger is averted.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early... And the shot! It's a goal! And again, they simply do not know what has hit them. And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
Manchester United are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Pirlo defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Caicedo kept his eye on it, and he's there. Guardiola. 30 minutes gone. And he's had a hit! Borussia Dortmund with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. McTominay is there and he can get that clear. Now it's Batistuta. Caicedo. Ah, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Caicedo has got himself a free kick. There's not much doubt that this will be played into the penalty area. It is another opportunity from a set piece they have here. Keeper's not concerned by that.
Ah, look, his thinking was more audacious than his attempt.
Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. And it's Batistuta. Brilliantly cut out. Pirlo. Cruyff. Now that's well seen too. Time perhaps for one last twist before half-time. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
And he's onside! Oh, what a climb! Rui Costa.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Aim forwards. Roberto Carlos. He's through here. He's got away. He's got full. Surely now they are well and truly out of sight. And the lead is extended still further.
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
Manchester United. It's Rui Costa!
Can't be expected to deliver anything better than that. This is heroic keeping.
Has been indicated.
Batistuta! And that is a truly outstanding save.
Another example of how comfortable this team is on the break.
And this could be the final action of the first half. Rui Costa goes short. McTominay attempts a clearance. And the whistle goes for half-time. So no shortage of thrills, no shortage of fireworks, but all very one-sided. We appear perhaps headed for a cricket score at this rate, and yes, there is a significant change in fortune. It is 3-0 at half-time. So off we go once more.
Well, I'm sure the managers talk the talk, and now it's time for these players to walk the walk and deliver a rousing response to a rousing team talk.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Beckenbauer getting this one clear. And it's Cruyff. And Cruyff! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Messi. Beckenbauer. Can he get away here? Now then, the ball's come loose. Batistuta. Cruyff has found the net here, of course. Bale. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
No way through there. Bale. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And it's Messi. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Beckenbauer concedes a free kick for that. Maldini. Roberto Carlos.
The attendance for this match was 71,649.
So we've reached the hour mark. So Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
He is through here. It's Rui Costa. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Rui Costa has a goal! He's scored! It could be a lifeline! 2 more needed! That was a given. It always was.
Well, he makes finishing look like a matter of fact. Why take extra touches?
Substitutions taking place.
Borussia Dortmund choosing to make the first change. Borussia Dortmund give themselves a fighting chance. Back in with a shout. Nice bit of trickery. Juli calmly anticipates. Oh, can he get onto this? Maldini. Cruyff. Cruyff going face-to-face with his great rival. And here's Bale. Well timed, excellent interception. Juli. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Roberto Carlos receives it in a wide position. He's shifting through the gears here. Keeper has taken decisive action. He's looking wide. And it's Cruyff. The fullback is in acres of space here. Not the best distribution from the keeper. Roberto Carlos. Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, shooting chance! Oh, taken with style. Another moment of magic. A real wow moment.
And how easy did he make that look? That is supreme.
Manchester United blast themselves into a 3-goal lead. McTominay, that is good pressure, just hounded him off it. And he was quick to react. Conte. And here's Hullet, looking for the runner. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. And that is high.
Hullet will have to accept some flack for that. Was anyone really expecting it?
Roberto Carlos has a look and plays it forward. He could be in here. And here's Bale.
Bale really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Now it's Cruyff. Cruyff climbs up big. Went with his head but couldn't steer it in. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Oh, that's a very decent ball now. Forlan couldn't quite force his way through this time, but boy, he had a go at it.
Well, he's not the type that's short on self-belief, so that could rub off on his teammates now.
And here's Hullet. Cruyff. And here's the chance to counter. Thuram. That's that, the end. Borussia Dortmund cannot spin this any other way. They came up against opponents who were thrilling, at times unplayable, who simply brushed them off.
Hello attendees.
How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
One-sided and only one winner, Peter. The players didn't show enough togetherness and it was weak throughout.
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a very good evening. Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. The action has already started. Oh, played right into his path. The referee's awarded a free kick. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. What a start, free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes. It's run loose, who's going to get there? Beckenbauer.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Well, that's an inviting ball. Not the most accurate pass. He's shifting through the gears here. And the shot! And that's a good ball. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
This guy, Declan Rice, is a player I really rate. With him, you get exactly what it says on the box. A workhorse defensive midfielder who likes to stay in the deeper part of midfield, knowing his primary job is to make sure he shuts down.
Bale! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
That's been cut out, well played. Now then, the ball's come loose. That's a throw. Beckenbauer. And this is Messi. That's a good ball played into space. Now it's Messi. It's loose now and they want to get it back. And he's quick to get it clear again. Hullet. He's found a way and Hullet! Goal! Borussia Dortmund! And it's Borussia Dortmund who take the lead.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
Borussia Dortmund have broken through. It's 1-0.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
Now it's Mbappe. Rui Costa. And they can counter here. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Well, it looked promising, but the final ball is just not quite right. Oh, he's found support out wide.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
And it's Hullet. Now it's Rui Costa. Batistuta. Oh, sweet feet. Borussia Dortmund with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. Fenerbahce are looking to go forward now. Borussia Dortmund are very much in charge here, dominating possession and a goal to the good. Rui Costa, who's set up one goal so far, looking for the runner. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Borussia Dortmund clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Beckenbauer. That has been cut short.
Borussia Dortmund really should be happy to let this half run out now and go again second.
Well read, and the danger is averted. Upamecano and Nakata. That looks a good ball through. Nice interception, well timed. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made. Can he put it away? Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
That was created because of good, lively movement, which pretty much dictated the pass.
Well timed, excellent interception. Nakata. Kaka. And here's Hullet. And it's Rui Costa. Kaka. And he welcomes it in. Mbappe. He's got the shot away!
There will be 1 minute added time.
Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Great defending, strong and determined. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Well, it's a half which has simmered along nicely, warming up to what may be a more open second half to follow.
Yeah, I like the fact that there was a genuine flow to this game as well as intent, but I can't help feeling that their efforts deserved that little bit more.
Borussia Dortmund leading 1-0 at the break. And we are already promptly back underway. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. Rui Costa. Rui Costa will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Mendes is in a really good position out wide. And he's managed to get free. Oh, the ball's run loose here. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Guardiola. He's looking to set free a runner. Bale. Borussia Dortmund needed that. They really needed it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Adams kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Bale! Great effort, beautifully taken.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating.
The attendance for this match was 72,000.
So we've reached the hour mark. Batistuta, Rui Costa.
Substitution for Fenerbahce.
Number
So
5.
the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Number 9.
So a couple of front-footed alterations here, a pair of forwards entering the field.
Yeah, and it looks like quite a shake-up to the front line. Interesting, we'll see how it develops.
Good challenge, excellent challenge.
Still alert as ever, that's so well played.
And here's the chance to counter. He's found a way through. Guardiola. And it's Rui Costa. He's had it taken off him. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, this lead is beginning to look a little delicate. I'd rather see them show...
It's Drogba! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
It's easy to say it, but difficult to stop it when runs in behind are being made like that.
Messi! Messi! Now, who's going to be first to this? That's good play. He has found a way through. It's a mighty effort! And yes, it's there! And this is getting better and better. Simple, certain, effective. He just guided it in.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
And he's had a hit! Denied by an instinctive save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Beckenbauer. Threads one in. Mendes looking to run onto it. Hits one! Now that is commitment to the cause.
Substitution for Fenerbahce. Number 22, Hirotoshi Nakata. Coming on to replace him
Dealt
is
with nicely by the
number
defence.
3, Riker. Substitution.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Neymar. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Now who's going to be first to this? And here's Vinicius Junior. Drogba. Thuram did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Ahead by 2 and just about into the home straight. Vinicius Junior. And here's Drogba. Giroud. Xabi Alonso puts his foot on the gas. Forlan. Can he finish? They are rampant. And surely that settles it.
Oh, that was such a smart exchange of passes, and it took so many defenders out of play in one quick movement. Wonderful goal.
There will be 3 minutes added
3-0
time.
and things are starting to look awfully cosy. And it's Forlan. Vinicius Junior, Bale, and the shot! Now the finish! No, he's missed it. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Borussia Dortmund can look back on a nigh-on perfect performance here. A super contest in which they swept their opponents. Well, there's no doubt that this is a game which holds a special place in the minds of the footballing folk in this part of the world. Expectations rising, evidently the crowd hoping to be treated to a special contest. It is the perfect backdrop for the players to walk out to. Really is quite a sight to behold this. It feels like a big game, it looks like a big game. Mind you, they all do at this ground.
And pull it!
And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it. They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Inter Milan are looking to go forward now. Messi looks to get on the end of this. Gullit, Rui Costa.
In Paul's goals, we have a player who can pull all the strings in midfield, one of England's best ever.
So unsung, but utterly appreciated by those he plays with.
Yeah, simply a master of passing, Peter. His ability to know what's going on around him at any given time makes him such a clever and hugely capable danger in this team.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Now it's Sorlot. Oh, that's a key interception. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Ronaldinho. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Some really good ball movement. And he's had a hit! Oh! Fantastic! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! And it's Borussia Dortmund who take the lead. And that is fabulous. A true beauty of a goal.
Well, the ball flight may be unpredictable, but the predictable part was the technique. It screamed goal all the way.
So, a breakthrough already. Cristiano Ronaldo! Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some.
You have to expect that from everyone now.
Messi. Now it's Sorlot. Makalele wins the duel this time. Lam. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And he's only too happy to take that back. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0. Messi does have his name on the score sheet, of course. Well, it looked promising, but the final ball is just not quite right. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Gullit is onto it in a flash. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Now it's Torres. No way through. Aims beyond the defence. Adams deals with that comfortably. Gullit to Messi. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Distributed tidily. Some resolute defending there. Messi. Rijkaard promptly onto that, and that is that. And it's Gullit. Spread out to the left. He's in space and looking for options. Cannavaro kept his eye on it, and he's there. Rui Costa. Rui Costa stood his ground strongly. And here's Torres. Couldn't quite squeeze that one through. Messi. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Bullet. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And there's the end of the first half. Oh, it's a half which has simmered along nicely, warming up to what may be a more open second half to follow.
There's plenty of positives to take despite the lead being so small, Peter. I think playing well, good energy, a little more composure up front perhaps. That's not too much to ask.
Borussia Dortmund having to have the lead in a tight old game. Half-time, 1-0. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
Ah, that's a fine interception. Defending was strong and firm. Guardiola. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Oh, he's gifted it to the... It's Ronaldinho! Decent enough try.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
He's through here. Bullets. Brilliantly cut out.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Always onto this. Now that's well seen too. Cristiano Ronaldo! It's in! They have come roaring back!
Well, we're all back to square one, but I hope this game opens up from here. It looks as if it could happen.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
The attendance for this match was
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Look, Peter, I was on the fence before a ball was kicked, and I still haven't moved.
Now it's Bullet. Tries a shot!
Can't be expected to deliver anything better than that. This is heroic keeping.
Cannavaro getting this one clear. Played it again. And the keeper's in command.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Deftly done. Thuram kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Now it's Hullet. Torres. Now it's Ronaldinho. Guardiola. Now it's Sorloth. Rui Costa. That looks a cracking ball. He has found a way through.
Really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Messi is in a really good position out wide.
Oh, that's a cracking ball. Too quick for defence and keeper.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Cristiano Ronaldo! Goal at his mercy, and somehow he's missed it.
Cristiano Ronaldo fully appreciates that he could have won it then, and now he'll be all...
There's the header! No, he didn't quite meet it right. And it's Rui Costa. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Back into the middle. Oh, not quite. Ronaldinho! Again, with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now.
He can get that clear. What a throw in.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
Messi absolutely focused then on the defensive side of his game.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these...
It's Cristiano Ronaldo! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
Oh, it was such a clever pass that flummoxed the defence, and it could well be revisited, this.
2 added minutes has been
Confirmation
indicated.
that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. Keeper's got good distance on that. Adams spots it and intercepts. And he was quick to react. Cannavaro gets... Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. So it does end all square. Inspiration, perspiration, both on show in equal measure. Just not enough on either side to find a winner.
And
How would you sum up what we've witnessed, Jim?
Borussia Dortmund can always take more positives from a result like this. Yes, there is some tidying up to do.
Well, they say football's only a game, but you should try telling this lot. Without a doubt, it is the week's most eagerly awaited contest, a sporting event which has magnificent scenery as its backdrop. It is tribal, and it has aroused the most primal of instincts in so many of us, and we are glad to have you alongside us for it. The San Siro for nigh on a century, Milan's power base, the ultimate status symbol of their glorious history. As you can see, we've already started here. And there's green grass ahead of him.
This is the time you need that pace.
And it's Messi.
There they go, hunting again.
Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped. There's a player on this pitch who shines above the rest.
Tries a shot! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played. There's a defensive height advantage here, Peter, but of course it's not guaranteed to work.
Yeah, they've got to find a way around this huge height disadvantage. He's gone for goal! He's missed, but not by that far.
His reputation is better than what we've just seen.
Now that's well seen too. Now it's Hullet. Hullet powering forward here.
Really has the...
Hullet! He's done very well to get to that.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
And he gets rid in a hurry. Caicedo. Might be danger here. And that's gone behind for a goal kick. Cafu moved on forwards, and it's Rivaldo. That's a nicely measured pass. Still goalless at the moment. Talisca. Rui Costa gets a good foot in there. No way through. Messi. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Borussia Dortmund clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Neymar does really well to win the ball there. Good running, strong and purposeful. Well, he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head. Now it's Messi. He's got away. Oh, well played. He's taken that really cleanly. Deftly away. Rui Costa. And here's Hullet. Rui Costa. Lam, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Roberto Carlos. There he goes, motoring forward. Guardiola. Beckenbauer. Rui Costa. Passes coming off in quick succession here. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Great ball if he can get... It's Rivaldo! Oh, belter! A finish of true class! And Milan have the lead. He has given that the lot. Bang!
Oh, the contact was fantastic, right on the bootlaces, and it packed a lot of venom for what was a really potent strike.
Milan have taken the lead.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will...
Now the finish! It's in! And they're at it again in double quick time.
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
Milan are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Adams calmly anticipates. And it's Rui Costa. Oh, well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Priol clears. And he cuts out the supply. Adams. Borussia Dortmund are still behind as we reach out for half-time. Now it's Messi. The ball has bounced loose now. And that's a and a shot! Sticks it away! A goal at a really telling moment. It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
Borussia Dortmund get themselves back into contention.
Well, it was important they didn't get ahead of themselves and lose their...
Real chance! And that has been cleared. Messi. Talisca. Oh, super fine. Oh, well played, well played. Cafu. Here's Rivaldo. And that's been intercepted. Rui Costa has it out wide and in space. Talisca. And that'll be the last act of the first half. Well, the two sides have made this a pretty decent game so far. Both have contributed on the score sheet. There is a balance wherever you look. Either side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Well, we've had plenty to go at in that first half, Peter, and it's a fragile lead that could quite easily change hands in the second. If you like your football unpredictable, I think you're at the right match.
And we're already back up and running after half-time.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
And here's Hullet. Rivaldo. Milan upping the intensity here, having lost possession.
Yeah, it's actually very good pressing. They want it back as quickly as they can get it, and they're hunting in packs to do just that.
Good to watch.
It really is. It's rugged and robust, but it still needs plenty of intelligence and teamwork.
Beckenbauer. Now it's Rui Costa. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Hullet is firing after that one. Foot in. And they'll start all over again with the goalkeeper. Cruyff. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
So can they find a way to turn around this deficit? Well timed, excellent interception. Forwards and with intent. Priol kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Keeper's got good distance on that. Cafu. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
That's a nicely measured pass. Header! They've scored! A two-goal cushion, and it's looking safe.
Yeah, to see it unfold as succinctly as that, it looks telepathic.
Milan go 2 up and into a position of real strength.
Look, this position ought to convince them to increase their lead. I think they should be really positive about this now, Peter.
And it's Messi. Messi! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Costa Curta.
Oh, sweet feet.
He's picked his way through. Hoisted in. Thuram gets over and intercepts. And it's Rui Costa. Oh, that's fabulous. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Now it's Hullet. Cruyff. That is a great pick out. And he's managed to get free. Decent hit! And more, and more, and more! And surely that settles it! As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
Big chance, must be, hits one! Keeper's not concerned by that.
Another example of how comfortable this team is on the break.
Cambio di giocatori.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Sorloth really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Brilliant save from Buffon! And somehow he kept it out.
Ah, look, his thinking was more audacious than his attempt.
Corner number 2 then. It's loose now and they want to get it back. And now a sudden chance to counter. And that's really well manoeuvred. That looks a good ball through. Oh, well played. That's headed upfield. Now it's Rivaldo. Juli looks to get on the end of this. Davids. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Maldini. Oh, good-looking ball. And here's Forlan. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Oh, great ball! Big chance! Now, who's going to be first to this?
Ci saranno 3 minuti di
He's been
recupero.
picked out. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. And it's Hullet in with the challenge.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Engages and forces him off the ball. And he cuts out the supply. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Borussia Dortmund cannot spin this any other way. They came up against opponents who were thrilling at times.